Today I'm doing an in-depth review of the Novritsch SSP-18. I've done a bit of a review on this before and I dropped it in with the Novritsch brand review video in general. Today I'm going more in-depth with it, customization options, performance, issues I had, and how to fix them. Now as you see right off the bat, I do have some wear on my slide. That's caused by the holster. I would advise to probably just not use the holster and go for something more like this. This is a leather Glock holster. It's for the real steel, but it fits the Novritsch SSP-18 just perfectly fine. Now this does come in a variety of colors. It comes in dark green, black, camo, and tan. So you have a couple color options. Now, I do prefer the metal slide, but you can actually get a plastic one if you want to run the plastic tactical holster and not have any of this paint wear. You can get the plastic one. Some players prefer the plastic one as it's more snappy. The slide will rack a lot back faster, sell out BBs a lot quicker than the metal one. The metal one is more durable, however, and I just kind of prefer it. Now this has a variety of color options that you can pick from. There's like 5 different colors for the slide, trigger, and extended magwell cap. Some of the color options you have for this is black, cyan, gray, magenta, gold, and red. There was also a carbine style kit to make this more like an SMG kind of style. I wouldn't really advise getting that. Just get an SMG if you're going to run it like that. There's no point out of stock on this. I would just use this as a sidearm. There's also drum mags, several options that you can do to customize this thing, make it to whatever style you want. The front is also threaded, so you can throw a suppressor on just like this, on threads. There's the orange tip kind of. The orange tip is like underneath the metal threaded one that they give you. Just threads on, just like that. Easy, no problem. There's also different colors of a more blockier flash handle that goes on the front of this. I'll go ahead and show photos for these as well. Now, the pistol overall feels durable, feels solid. All metal. This bottom part is obviously polymer. Bottom of the receiver, slides metal, innards metal. This is plastic, but that's usually pretty standard on all of these. Usually that's always plastic. This comes with a maple leaf bucking down in there for better hop-up accuracy and range. Maple leaf tends to be one of the better brands on the market when it comes to buckings. I like this stuff. They tend to be really good. Now, one issue that I have mentioned before about this thing, and it has been kind of obvious in some of my gameplay footage, is the magazines I tend to have issues with. This is a Novritsch branded magazine, and this is a off-brand magazine that I just purchased off another player. I have issues with the Novritsch one. I have no issues with this one. Before I swapped magazines, I've had gas just shoot straight out of the top, and then I was completely out. I've had feed issues. I've had jams. I had exactly no idea what was going on with this thing. I've had it cleaned. I've inspected it. I've looked over it. I've added lubricants to the mag. I've checked over the mags. Come to find out, just by buying another one, it was a magazine issue. So, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and fill this one up. Oh, right off the bat, it's already leaking. Hopefully I can kind of get some air fill in it. Get a little something out of it here. Oh, yep, just like that. Cool. So, yeah. Novritsch magazines for you. You can just hear it leaking out of there. I think this is the one that came with it. Oh, getting some shots. Water. Oh, and just like that. See how it kind of jammed in there? There's no BBs even inside of it. This just jammed stuck in place. Novritsch branded. Off-brand magazines is filled up. Installing that one in. Just go ahead and give it a nice little test file. Shot, locked back just fine. Hold the switch down. Full auto. Shoots just fine. The off-brand works. Well, look at that. It actually files. It doesn't jam on me. I can't tell you how many times I've had it fail on me in mid-combat. And I've no joke. I swapped to my melee weapon because it failed. It failed on me. I'm here with you. I can't do much though. Dang it, Novritsch. Ah. I'm out of options.
Go melee.
I have no choice but to, because Novritsch's step is kill.
Give me X, we go together.
It's great. Oh, look at that. Jabs again. Wow. Who would have guessed? So, Novritsch mags. Ditch them. Don't use them. Ditch them. That's what I think of those. Off-brand magazines. Definitely go full. Again, don't know what brand this is. You can go with the WeTech Glock magazines. Full this. Those should work. Make sure that they have the same. Now I'm gonna need my magazine again. Make sure they have like the same bits and pieces so that they fit. It's interesting, this off-brand one, usually, at least when I first was using it, it didn't lock back, but now, oh, didn't lock back that time. Yeah, so I have some lockback issues when it's empty with the off-brand mag sometimes. But I mean, at least it files. It doesn't even want to file on this one. Now I do have 2 more Novritsch magazines here that don't have the branding. That's because one of these is a version 2 and a version 1 Novritsch mag. I don't know which is which. Usually this is the one that comes with the pistol. So that's the other interesting thing. The one that comes with the SSP-18 doesn't have a Novritsch name on it, but the secondary ones you buy do. So I'm kind of led to believe... Actually, notice how there's a groove here and there's no groove here as well. This is a Novritsch though, even though it's a little different. Even the off-brand has the other side groove. But yes, this one's a Novritsch, yet it doesn't even have the Novritsch plate. So I kind of am led to believe that one company makes the SSP-18. Another company makes the pistol mags. And I've had somebody comment on my Novritsch brand review video about the same thing and a company name that they believe creates these. I pinned that comment on that video. I'll probably put that video at the end of this video if you want to go check that out. So I'm kind of led to believe that there's one company that makes these and one company that makes these. I could be wrong. I don't know for sure. I'm going to go ahead and test this one. Even the fuel valve's different. Fill this one up. And it's leaking right off the bat. It's leaking really bad. Jammed. Yep. Try this one. Probably gonna do the same thing to me. Wow, look at that. It's just like spewing out. Jam. Novritsch, come on. So, yeah, the funny thing is I get Novritsch's emails. And it says, I got one of his emails that was a little after I made the brand review video. It said there's common misconception that quality's all over the place on all stuff. No, it's not a misconception. I just proved it right here. I bought the sidearm. I bought one additional magazine. Yeah, I have 2 other mags, and then I actually have another one. It's not here because customer service keeps giving me these. It's leaking. Oh, it's leaking. It's having a tantrum, alright. It's so bad it's humorous. And then they give me these stickers too, but it's just like, it's just having a tantrum. Yeah, it's mad. It's not a happy magazine. They've even sent me fuel valves that I replaced. I've tried to get these things working. And it's funny, on my previous video I've had some, like, I'm gonna call them Navi fanboys, say, you're just a flamer, you're just a hater, and da-da-da, right? No, I just proved you it don't work properly. And I've seen other comments where they say, yeah, same problem, magazines. And it doesn't even have to be the SSP-18. It's other pistol issues too with the other brands. But SSP-18, it's the mags. Is it good? Yes. This is a good sidearm. I cannot lie. If you get a off-brand mag, this thing is actually good. This thing is actually solid. I mean, look at that. Oh, I just ran out of gas. Double check, make sure I'm right. Yes. To show you that I'm right, and it's not just, there goes his glasses. See, it is out of gas. So you can see I'm not messing with you. It is definitely just out of gas. Oh, and in case you're wondering, this little thing I have that slides around, and then the tape. Yeah, I've taped off the logo, and I've covered the Novritsch logo. The reason why I've done this is because I have a film channel, and I try to cover like the airsoft logos so it looks more realistic. That's why I do that. It's not just because of removing the logos. Because I mean, if I really wanted to, I could have not put stickers on this and got a different box. So it's not for the sake of just removing the Novritsch logo. I just removed that for film purposes. That's why it's not on this. But yeah, it's actually pretty nice. It actually suits good. I'll go ahead and give you the FPS test now. I would test it with Novritsch gas, but I am out of Novritsch gas, which is why I'm using this one. But I do have his high pressure gas. I got some of that still left. So I'll go ahead and test it with the high pressure. And I'll test it with this other green gas as well, which should be pretty close to what his normal medium green gas is. And I am using 0.32 BBs, as that is what is recommended on the website for this pistol. So that is what I'm using. Gonna go ahead and show you that Chrono test now. This is with the 3.2s and the medium gas. Ain't that something? So I didn't like that other gas. The high pressure gas, however, shot just fine. Chrono just turned off on that one. Try it again. 251 the high pressure gas. 242, 234, 233. It turned off. Seems like it does not like the high pressure gas going through the Chrono. Okay, so the Novritsch SSP-18 does not like this gas for some reason. It's just not cycling the BBs through it. With the Novritsch high pressure though, it functions just fine. So I guess it's picky on gas types. Good to know. I sadly can't test the medium as I'm out of it, but the high pressure's working just fine. So now I'm kind of curious to try the high pressure in this one, the Novritsch. Still has a leak issue, but nope. High pressure didn't even matter for that one. Yeah, those just suck. The off-brand mag didn't want to cycle with this gas, but it did cycle with the high pressure gas. So I'm not going to be able to chrono this one. I mean, I kind of was able to get a few shots into it, just using like a bolt action and just put one in, shoot, put another one, shoot. So that's not gonna work. The high pressure cycling just fine, so probably just stick with the high pressure on this one. I would assume the yellow Novritsch gas is fine. I mean, this one worked, but the problem is I'm kind of iffy on that because these magazines worked for a little while and then they just started having malfunctions, which has nothing to do with the gas, obviously. I'm just not so sure 100% on how well this cycles on the Novritsch gas with off-brand mag without testing it. So it should work. No guarantees on it though. Maybe it's just not jiving with this brand. I don't know. The high pressure though, I know this works. I know for a fact this works. So now it's high pressure, 0.32 off-brand mag. And you will be set to go on the field with a full auto SSP-18. These things just, I don't know, they suck. I don't like the mags. Yeah, they worked for, I don't know, about a month or so. Keep in mind, when I was doing airsoft gameplay on the channel, I was playing every single weekend. So for the average player, you might get a couple games out of this. But for me playing every week, these didn't last long. Those did not last long at all. So I need something reliable. Those don't last for me. And you can tell that my reviews are, well, pretty honest, because I'm being pretty honest about it. You can see as well, I've used this thing. I have used this thing quite a bit before I've reviewed it. I use my stuff before I review them, because I like to do honest reviews. There's too many open box reviews. Well, I'll look at it. It looks nice. It's brand new. Let's see how it shoots out of the box. Of course it walks out of the box. It's brand new. I want to know how it walks after a month of use. Like this thing. This has had use. You can look at it. Tell it has a lot of use. I mean, look at the magazine. A lot of use. How does it hold up? Really good. Because it's still shooting. It just needs a different mag. Because the mags didn't hold up. But the pistol, it still holds up after lots of use. So I definitely can recommend the SSP-18. I definitely recommend it. I'd say it's a solid pistol. It's a solid deal. I don't think it's a bad deal, personally. I don't think it's a bad deal at all. a full auto gas blowback pistol. Just swap the mags out, and you will be set on your way with a solid secondary to your sniper rifle or whatever you're using. But as a sniper, you kind of want something really good and solid, and a little full auto is really nice as an extra touch to a bolt action. I'm not a sniper, but I'm just saying this would be a great touch to any loadout that you have. Now, I probably will not be doing another Novritsch review video after this. The likelihood of me buying another one is honestly not very likely. Can it happen? Maybe, but I don't really see me getting another one, because I don't want to go and track down magazines for them, and this is fine. I'm fine with this. I mean, it's got the fun full auto switch and everything. I'm fine with this. I don't really see me doing another Novritsch review video anytime soon. Hopefully he fixes the mag issues, but I'm not gonna bank on that. I mean, these pistols can be kind of pricey, and I don't want to just assume it's been fixed without really knowing for sure. The only other way I see me doing one of these is if I get sent one, and that's the only way I see me doing one of these. Like, Novritsch, if you see this and you want me to review one, which you probably won't, you probably never won't, but if you can send me one that works, I'll give it a good review. If I get one of these that actually works, I'll give it a good review. But I'm going to be honest about it. Like, I'm not doing none of this, oh yeah, you send it to me and you can't say this, this, or this about it, and you have to say everything good about it. I see that too many times on other channels, where they'll say not a single thing bad about it. Like the Chrono 98, for example, the Snowwolf Chrono 98. I'm not going to say anything like about any creators' names or anything like that, but I know of some creators that said everything good and spick and span about the Chrono 98s on the airsoft market. Even these Novritsch things, where they say not a single bad thing about it, and I'm like, I know that gun kind of sucks, because I have it. Like the Snowwolf Chrono 98, I don't like that Chrono 98 at all, really. I mean, it's okay, but it's not that great. And I see a lot of videos where people got sponsors, and they say everything good about it, and I just, no. So if I get one of these, I'm going to give my honest review on it. I'm going to be honest about it. If I don't like it, I'm going to tell you I don't like it. If I like it, I'm going to tell you I like it. Because there needs to be more honest reviews, in my opinion. So, yeah. That's my review on the Novritsch. I think the pistol's good. Just ditch the magazines. Ditch this crummy holster too. Get something like this. This is what I'd run. I'd run it like that. Just like that. That's how I'd run it. Get it, you'll set up like that. Run it just like that, and you'll be fine. Click the like button, click the subscribe button, and I'll link the other Novritsch video on here as well. I'll see y'all later.